2022 Red Raider Wall of Fame inaugural ceremony. The Red Raider Wall of Fame is a non-profit organization of committee members whose sole purpose is to recognize past elite Red Raider football players and coaches. The Wall of Fame is located on the front side of the ticket and concession building as you enter the stadium. Special thanks to the Alma Lions Club, the Red Raider Touchdown Club, and the Bacon County Board of Education for funding the wall. Also, many thanks to the following people for making this project a reality: Larry Taylor, Jason Taylor, the Red Raider Wall of Fame Committee, the Red Raider Touchdown Club, Judy Rowland, and all the school board members. Thank you. Without further ado, it is my honor to introduce the 2022 Wall of Fame inductees. Our first inductee, representing the 1950s, is the late Harley Coley. Accepting the award for Harley Coley is his wife, L. Coley. Harley was a part of the first successful football team in Bacon County history as a junior. His senior class was successful also with a #2 seed in Region 2AA. In today's GHSA rules, that would have been the first team in school history to qualify for the playoffs. Carly played a hard knocks brand of football and was an inspiration and leader for the entire team. His team had wins over Jeff Davis, Appling, Dodge, Charlton, and Berrien counties. Additionally, they had wins over Wakeona and a number 10th ranked Patterson High School. Red Raider Harley Coley. Our next inductee, representing the 1960s, is the late Larry Jones. Accepting the award for Larry is his wife, Sheila Jones. In 1966, Larry became Bacon County's first ever 1,000-yard rusher. In 1967, he was a first-team All-State player. His 1964 team was ranked the highest of any team in Bacon County history with a #6 overall ranking. The 1965 team was also very successful, achieving a ranking of 8th in the state. This same team made history in scoring Bacon County's first ever victory over Ware County, a 19-7 win at home in Line Stadium. Red Raider Larry Jones. Our next inductee, representing the 1970s, is former Red Raider Marty Metters. Marty was one of the most respected linemen in Southeast Georgia. He was also the game kicker, and his 49-yard field goal was the school record for 39 years. During the 4 years he played, his team achieved one of the most successful stretches ever for Bacon County. The 1978 team shocked the state in defeating Jeff Davis 21-20 on the very last play of the game. A Hail Mary bomb that clinched Bacon County's first ever playoff berth. In 1979, his team returned to the playoffs, becoming the first back-to-back playoff team. Red Raider Marty Metters. Our next inductee, representing the 1980s, is former Red Raider Willie Wooden. Accepting the award for Willie is his niece Suntan Bazale. Willie, known as Lightbeat was a 4-year letterman for the Raiders. He was a very successful running back during his time as a Red Raider. In 1980, Willie rushed for approximately 1,000 yards, which set a record for Bacon County rushing. In a game against Reedsville High School, Willie had a total of 242 yards on 18 carries, averaging 13.4 yards per carry. This record stood for 18 years. In 1981, Willie's senior year, he rushed for a total of 1,029 yards. His 1981 team had a very proud night by beating the number 8 ranked team, Wilcox County, 22-0 at home in Morris Johnson Stadium. Red Raider Willie Wooden.
Good job, Willie.
Our next inductee representing the 1990s is former Red Raider James Cook. James is considered one of the best two-way players to play for the Red Raiders. He was a bruising running back on offense and a very good nose guard on defense. James was credited with many fumbles caused by his good hand. In 1991, James was a GHSA All-State player. James played including defeating the defending state runner-up Charlton County in a thrilling 16-9 overtime victory. Also, there was the big win, 28-22 over Waycross in the first round of playoffs. This win is considered one of the greatest victories in school history. Red Raider James Cook. Our next inductee representing the 2000s is the late Osric Robinson. Accepting the award for Osric is his mother, Minnie Smith. Osric was a 4-year letterman, a true Red Raider through and through. Starting as a water boy for Coach John Stevens' team in the late 1990s, Osric went on to an outstanding career as a Red Raider. His 2005 team is arguably one of the greatest teams in school history that made the GHSA state playoffs. Osric went on to play college football at Farrell College and Old Dominion University. Tragically, we lost Osric. In his honor, his number 22 jersey was retired at Bacon County High School. Red Raider Osric Robinson. Our last inductee representing the 2010s, former Red Raider, Matt Thrift. Matt was a 4-year letterman and quarterback captain during the most successful and dynamic teams of the Bobby Johns era. Matt and his team, along with Coach Bobby Johns, brought a level of excitement in the school and community that had not been seen before. During this time, a new handle was coined for Morris Johnson Stadium, the Mojo, a name that still stands today. No doubt about it, this team led by Matt Thrift had the mojo. Besides being an accurate passer, Matt rushed for approximately 1,000 yards in 2011. His senior year in 2012, he rushed for 1,146 yards. Matt was a 2-time All-State recipient in 2012, one for quarterback and one as an athlete. He led the Raiders to the GHSA playoffs in both 2011 and 2012. Back-to-back playoff appearances. Red Raider Matt Thrift. Raider Nation, let's give all of these inductees one more round of applause.
Oh yeah.
We're good.